Day 35. The courage to serve. Theme: becoming great through humble service. What if true greatness is not found in being served, but in quietly serving others? Lent has been teaching us to walk more slowly, more honestly, more humbly with God. And in these past days, our hearts have been turned toward love, toward kindness, toward becoming more like Christ in the way we relate to others. Now the journey leads us one step further, from loving to serving. Because love that remains only a feeling is incomplete. Sooner or later, love must bend down. Love must carry. Love must give. And that is where service begins. There is something in us that naturally wants ease, to be noticed, to be appreciated, to be helped, to be given the easier seat. But the life of Christ moves in another direction. He does not grasp for importance. He does not build himself on the labor of others. He kneels. He washes feet. He touches wounds. He gives himself. And in doing so, he shows us that service is not a lesser path. To serve is not to become insignificant. It is to become like Christ. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Mark 10:45. These words overturn the world's idea of greatness. Jesus, the Lord of all, did not come demanding attention. He came giving himself away. And in that self-giving, we see the beauty of divine love. Service is often quiet. It happens in kitchens, in phone calls, in prayers, in unseen acts of care. It happens when we help without drawing attention to ourselves, when we give time even while tired, when we notice a need and choose not to step around it. Most service will never be applauded, and perhaps that is exactly what makes it so pure. Because service offered for praise loses some of its fragrance. But service offered in love, hidden, willing, sincere, becomes beautiful in the sight of God. To serve well requires courage, because service asks something of us. It asks for time, energy, convenience, pride. It asks us to stop centering ourselves and begin making room for others. And yet, in that giving, something holy happens. The heart grows larger, the soul grows freer, love becomes visible. Service is where humility puts on work clothes. It is where compassion gains hands and feet. It is where Christ becomes present in the ordinary. And often, the people who carry the most light are not the loudest in the room. They are the ones quietly serving, quietly helping, quietly holding others up. This is the hidden dignity of service. Not glamorous, but deeply radiant. Not celebrated by the world, but remembered by heaven. Where is God inviting me to serve more willingly? Have I been waiting to be noticed, thanked, or honored, when I am simply being called to love through service? Today, do one act of service without announcing it. Help quietly. Give quietly. Support someone quietly. Let it be known fully to God, even if no one else sees. And pray, Lord, make my hands ready to serve, my heart willing to give, and my spirit glad to do small things with love. You came not to be served, but to serve. Teach me that way of love. Save me from selfishness, from seeking comfort first, from the hunger to be praised. Give me a heart that notices need, a spirit that responds willingly, and hands that are ready to bless others. Let my life carry the quiet beauty of humble service, and may the small things I do in love be pleasing in your sight. Amen. The world may chase importance, but Christ shows us a deeper greatness, the greatness of love that kneels. So do not despise small acts of service, a quiet help, a hidden sacrifice, a task done in love. They are the footprints of Christ,